Bhutan is a Buddhist country. Anyone who's lucky enough to visit can very clearly see the extent to which the Buddhist religion really pervades everyday life. Um, but it struck me in many of the stories, Buddhism is not necessarily mentioned directly. We do certainly see values such as compassion being rewarded. So, what would you say is the relationship between the folk tales and Buddhism?
Mhm. I think, Ivan, we have to, what I always express is that we were an oral society and we were always telling stories and we couldn't read or write, nor did the people who had never learned to read and write have access to the Buddhist books, which
Mm,
were not in anybody's homes or not accessible to anybody. They were stored in the temples and in the private collections, and they were treated like sacred objects.
mm,
We didn't deal with books. These were the people who had access to the books, used the books, and read them and explained were mostly scriptures, autobiographies of teachers, masters, Buddhists, and comments and analysis and studies, which we had, the common people did not have access. The folk tales were developed by farmers and peasants who know much about Buddhism. So nobody who created a story is going to expound on the teachings of Buddha or anything. Although there's always mention of Buddha, Genchosum. Genchosum is the Dharma, the Sangha, the Dharma, the Sangha, and the Buddha. It's always there, but
mm.
maybe it was just staying. We knew that was the most important thing, but we don't use it. They were never used as that much in their folk tales because they told stories about what they experienced, what they understood, what they saw, and they were not going to be talking about what is written in the books or what is written about Buddhism.